What's that tag, y'all?
You not have reached the DJ in the concrete. Sweet mama, I need me some tea. They gon' speak. We brutally honest tonight. Don't send it, don't want them to speak. Hey, Trail, better rate that shit well. Same thing for Excel. BTE, you know how it go with me. Be honest, but don't speak. You get your rate from Z with a 5 and don't get mad tonight. Might just need a mix and match. The engineer ain't working right. We just honest. Time to break it down. Voice don't match the sound, or they just laid it down. Either way, we getting honest now. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have now reached the brutally honest rap show.
Let's go.
If you don't send it, they won't play it. But if you send it, they gon' play it and they gon' rate it. Sweet mama, be nice tonight.
Let's go.
King.
Let's go.
Concrete, let's get it.
Let's go.
Yes, indeed. It's that time of the week. It's Wednesday, and I want to send a shout out to Miss Marla for being first, but definitely want to send a shout out to Miss Amelia. Great to see you, Miss Amelia, as well. Shouts out to Miss Tiffany. It's been a great week so far, but actually it's been crazy, but it's been a great week so far. And even when it comes down to tonight, trying to get the guest artist on, and the guest artist is having problems. So we are waiting to get them on, and then we'll see if the rest of the crew comes on. However, we're going to make the best of it right now. I'm going to put the link up early, actually. Put the link up early and invite you guys to come in. You want to talk, get this thing popping before the artist. That would be great. The link is there in the comments section. But once again, this is the Brutally Honest Rap Show, and I am DJ Concrete, and been doing this thing for a good little while. I'm not just talking about the Brutally Honest Rap Show, but I'm talking about actually being in the hip hop game. You know what I mean? So we do this show here to be a part of the culture, to listen to what's going on today, and just in general, also where we have a lot of our underground hip hop guys that nobody gets to hear, but the real ones who are looking for the underground hip hop like me, give them the chance to be on this show as well, because they're definitely welcome. Shout out to Miss Marla, just pulled up in the building. Hello, Miss Marla. How are you? Can you hear us? Miss Marla, you may have to log out and log back in. We can't hear you. But what I'm going to do is I'm waiting on the special guest. Hold on one second. Let me see if we have anything. Nothing yet. We trying to see whether if the artist is coming on. But meanwhile, the way this show works, like I said, we do this show for the independent artists mainly, because we hear big name artists all day on the radio. And to be honest, for me, I'm actually tired of hearing. I'm gonna put a little background music on. Hold on. I'm kind of tired of hearing what they're playing on the radio all the time, so I don't listen to the radio. Miss Marla, are you there?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, can hear you. So
Yay!
thank you for coming through. Like I said, we're waiting on a special guest, but Miss Marla, you're in a different state. So
What are you talking about?
no, I was just talking about music in general. Like me, I'm personally tired of hearing what they're playing on the radio. It's
Of
all
course.
pop.
I mean, I don't barely listen to the radio myself neither. So no familiar. No matter if I listen. I mean, I don't listen to the radio. The only reason I would know something is new unless I'm prescribed, of course, on YouTube or the person on Instagram. Because mostly I'll be on Instagram or whatever. But even though I got Facebook and Instagram, but mostly I'll be on Instagram. But yeah, that's how I know half of the time new orders is coming. Like it was like Sexy Rig at the time, and other artists is out nowadays or whatever, but I barely don't even listen to nowadays music as well.
So let me ask you this:
But
if you turn on the radio,
mhm.
what would you want to hear today?
um, I mean, some songs that mean something. You know, some songs you have played, I really enjoy. You know, like you always say, I'm a hard critic or whatever. I know when I hear good music, and I'm not just not familiar with that. I think you said boom baps or something like that,
Yes.
um, or whatever. But I never heard that type of music. But even though I'm young, 33, going to be 34 in September, but I have an also so I know when I hear good music, I like, the OJs, the Marvin Gaye, and the Temptation. I know that movie from left to right and stuff. So my mom and when she was living, of course, and my dad was living, we was mainly listen to gospel music or whatever. But my mom raised me to listen to, reggaeton and jazz and smooth jazz. I really don't have a preference, and I listen to overseas music as well. Sometimes they love rap, and sometimes I had to look it up and translate, to English, or because I know how to speak English and Spanish or whatever. But I haven't spoke Spanish for a minute, so it would take me a minute to understand Spanish. But for the most part, I know how to speak it and then stuff. So yeah,
Okay. So let me ask you this: you said that you know how to speak Spanish.
yes, I do. Yes, I do. And Creek, don't make me speak Spanish to your boy.
Marla, we want to hear that one day. We want to
Um,
hear you speak Spanish.
why? Why? Because our country is here like y'all do it in Baltimore.
We just want to hear it one day. So
Who is y'all? You have to speak for yourself. So,
I
thank.
am speaking for myself, but I'm sure
Okay.
others would like to hear
Okay.
Marla.
We will take a vote. Who wants to hear me speak Spanish? Thank you.
All right. If y'all on the chat side, we want to hear Miss Marla speak Spanish. Please put up a one, and I need y'all to participate in this because don't let me down. I got to hear this. All
No.
right,
Why, Creek?
because I got to hear this one.
Why? Because you want to see if I talk funny like I do in my St. Louis voice or what?
Yeah, I need to hear you speaking Spanish. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah, we'll see, Creek.
So, yeah, we need them in the gut. I'll ask a little later when other people come on. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so still waiting on the special guests.
Is they R&B or is they rappers or a producer or what?
Rappers, I'm assuming.
Okay. Well, you
So
didn't get to know in that detail, or you just
yeah, I mean, I'm gonna let them speak for themselves when they get on here, and because it's I think that's the best way. I think everybody should be authentic, especially when they come on here. Like, not that they heard certain things unless we played certain things, but I want the same reaction just as well as when you guys get it. You know what I mean? When y'all hear it, that's when I heard it. So
week one support Creek.
right, okay. Tiff Trey said put up a one.
Okay, that's one.
So that's one. Miss Marlon, no, we gonna get some more. We gonna get some more because we want to hear Miss Marlon speak Spanish. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, can we hear you?
Yeah. Hola,
okay.
And that's all I know.
God bless y'all. I need to sharpen your skills real good.
So yeah, so we get this trying to wait on the artist, and but meanwhile, okay, let me see, they're checking now, so we're going to get on here, and So yeah, so that's my thing about music. You know, music is music these days, and I'm very selective on what I listen to. You know what I mean? I don't want to disrespect no one in their art or whatever, but
I mean, they
you know,
don't make good music no more. I mean, your words used to mean something, and you can be relatable to whatever they was talking about. And sometimes, it be true story. You know what I'm saying? So, but hey, it's just on, like you said, you don't disrespect nobody craft, they really into. So, I mean, if they want to rap, that's cool. But, I think, wherever song you make, if you come out with an album or not, personally, you should have something um, for your fans or the audience can relate to, in my
okay,
personal opinion.
I agree with that. I agree with that. And hold on one second. What's going on, fam? How you doing?
I'm okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you and see you. Good. You got good lighting and everything going on, so that's a plus.
All right. I can't see you guys, but it's all good as long as you can see me.
Okay, yeah. We're definitely up on here, and we are happy to have you come through. So,
Cool.
can you, for me, pronounce your name?
Sure. You mean my, as you guys say, government name or like my alias?
No, the alias industry name.
Dint Eastwood.
Okay, so Dent Eastwood. Okay,
Correct.
that's what I'm talking about. Shouts out to Miss Christina in the building. Thank you for coming, Miss Christina. Yeah, so hold on one second. I want to make sure, because I think I had messed up. Oh my gosh, this thing is my phone. What up, Shell Shock? What's going on, family? Good to see you. Let me fix this actually here. The hold on one second. Let me fix this. Okay, there we go. Now, so yeah, it's a blessing to have you on here, family. And so I'm going to start off with the interview here. Hold on one second. Let me get this. Come on. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So okay. So now, I'm gonna start off with the age-old question: where are you from, family?
I'm from Johannesburg in South Africa.
You say Johannesburg?
Correct.
Man, beautiful.
Bring this
beautiful.
way.
I definitely have to hit Africa sometime soon.
Come
And
through.
yeah, man, definitely got to hit it. Definitely gotta hit it. So,
Yeah.
hold up.
I don't want to.
Hold up. We got. We trying to get.
Oh.
We
I
got.
want to do it,
Building.
but I can't do it. I got it. What's
You
up,
might
man?
What's going on, brother? Good to see
Can you
you.
hear me?
Yeah, we can
Hi,
hear you.
Shammy Pooh.
What's happening? What's happening, Marlon?
I'm finna say you forgot about me. You want to be in the doghouse, but we leave it alone till Friday.
I ain't forgot about you.
No, you just say hi, what's up to Crete, and then you just stall and then say nothing to me. But I handle you Friday. Don't worry about it, boo.
Ma'am, I'm gonna send you a bag of chips with a bow on it, okay?
No, is that a fat joke, mother? Ooh, you look I can't cuss on air, but I got you, Shimmy. Bye, Felicia.
The reason why he didn't see you because you don't have your picture on. That's why. So he didn't see you.
Exactly.
So shout out to Nick.
Excuses, Crete. Don't take up for him.
All right. Shout out to Nate from Upstate in the building. What's going on, my brother? Okay, so we have Dent Eastwood from Johannesburg in the building. It's a blessing. You're reaching out to us here in the States. And man, last time we had a brother from Africa on here, he killed it. He killed it, with the music. He was definitely on point with everything. So I'm sure you'll do the same. So Johannesburg right now.
Yeah, let me just stop you right there, Money. Not to be presumptuous, but I might have been the guy you're talking about. Because I went through a name change, and I've actually had the privilege of being on this platform before. A year ago, my name
Yeah.
at the time was Honored Moocher.
Boom. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know you see a lot of faces, so maybe I'm in disguise,
How about
but
we put
same
your hand on
dude.
flat?
We just went through a name change, so yeah,
Okay.
this
Yeah.
will be
No,
my
that's
second time on here.
yes, man. We appreciate you coming back. That's for sure.
Sure.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
vibes.
Yeah, you definitely killed it last time. Very dope music. And so what have you what made you change your name?
The name Dint is closer related to the name my parents gave me, right?
Mhm.
Which is Dintle, right? That's how you say it. And uh, all throughout primary school, a lot of like people that are not black, because I went to a very cosmopolitan school, they couldn't really pronounce it, so they just used to call me Dint. So
Mm.
once I started rhyming, homies call me Dint Eastwood because of like the 44 caliber bar type thing.
Yeah.
And I never considered using it just because I thought I had to come up with one myself. And then it just always stuck because friends are still calling me Dint Eastwood. So I thought, you know what? Let's just go with it, you know?
Man, very dope. I'm glad, like I said, I'm glad you gave me the knowledge of that was you and that you changed it. So yeah, no, that's a dope story. Dope story. So
Word.
you being there, right?
Yeah.
In Africa, what's the environment like there in Africa in reference to music? Like what do you guys listen to? You know, over here it's a lot of trap music going on or whatever. You know, it's that variety, but you know, we all have our different flavors that we want to listen to. So and we have, you know, just a little bit of everything. So what do you guys have over there?
Man, we're like on par with the States. Um, the difference is the underground, or let me just say the more edgy. There's a lot more variety to pick from in terms of hip hop, and I even mean in terms of radio, right? Like you're not forced to listen to one kind of music that you don't like on a commercial radio station. They have underground radio shows, um, excuse me, all the time. So I'm really happy about that because currently you have to do it via internet radio. You know what I mean? Like if you want a specialized type of like airplay, you'll find it on the internet. But out here, yo, we still throw in shows. Yo, the scene is buzzing because we don't want to fall into that trap of listening to trap and feel trapped. You know,
Hey, dope saying. Dope saying. And you know, and I know you're not trying to be disrespectful, neither am I when we're talking about trap music, but that ain't for everybody. But here, a lot of times, a lot of people are forced to listen to it because
yeah,
that's what the radio is playing, right?
yeah,
So my thing is that, you know I have a choice. I mean, I'm a DJ and a producer myself. So when it comes to, you know, hip hop and boom bap, that's what I listen to. You know what I'm saying? And I know where to go and listen to it at. And I tell people all the time, hip hop boom bap music is in its place of where it should be in the underground. You're gonna go looking for it and you're gonna find it and you're gonna listen to it.
yep.
So I mean that's just how that goes. But now let's also say this in a sense. Now who are the bigger underground artists there in your town? But also let me read this comment beforehand. Miss Christina said trap is popular here, especially in the loop. Yeah. Who is what's going on there in
You know, um, it's interesting because um, I did kind of mean trap in a disrespectful way, because like if we don't speak up about it, then you know the general consensus is that we're okay with it, and a lot of us aren't. And you're a DJ, and you've clearly got good taste, man. And I think you just got to keep fighting the good fight. But I'll be honest, underground music is still like one of those things where if you travel to any place, you're going to be given the commercial tourist attractions. That's where to go. But if you know a native, a local person, that person could really put you on into, if you want to hear something really cool, this is the place, here's the password, say I sent you. So over here, I'd say I'm probably top three, just in terms of underground artists. The other ones would be dudes like Foul Play and another homie called Addict MC. Yeah, yeah, the
Hmm,
three of us pretty much got it on lockdown here.
that's dope. That's dope. And I would love for you to send me some music because we are starting and we already have it's already up, but we're loading music and then we're going to start going live. But I would love for you to send music so that we can play it on our Boom Bap radio station. Um,
Wow. Look,
yeah,
I wanted to mention that was top three, but there's these dudes, man. I'm part of the crew now. They called the Golden Tribe, right? So
yeah.
how I got invited is they formed an affiliation with the Wu Tang Atlantic, and they sent them music, and they became like affiliates. Well, we became affiliates with Wu Tang, and like we're like the African tribe now, right? And we're doing some really, really big stuff. So I'd love to send you that. Like there's dudes like Oomph, there's Werewolf, there's Projector. Like if I name the whole tribe, man, it's like you would be so appreciative of hearing what we're building. There's lots of dope dudes.
Yes, you definitely
Landmark,
definitely have to
shout
send
out
me
to
that.
Landmark, shout
Mhm.
out to the Golden Tribe, man. What up?
That's what I'm talking about. So now production wise, who's the hot producer over there?
Damn. Whew. Mm, there's a lot. You ever notice how there was always an abundance? I was telling my brother the other day, I was like, making dope beats is actually easier than becoming a dope MC.
Mhm.
Just because the technology does a lot for you,
Right.
and you don't have to make it in the most difficult makeshift way, which is the coolest way. But the technology does it for you. But there's no technology to help you with your voice and with your pen. Like that's just you got to put in the work. So there's a lot of dope producers. If I name a few, let's see. I won't mention myself because that's just kind of conceited. But um, let me think. Nemesis is dope. Uh, 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 um, Sin Castro, he nice too. He nice too. But again, forgive my delay time because I got to think on underground terms because commercially, it's a lot of trap dudes, and like I'm not trying to really give him much love. So yeah, man, the whole Golden Trap team, they nice with it. They nice with it, and yours truly as well. Like I was
Right.
working on something right now. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we appreciate that, and yeah, definitely send us the music and send us their music as well. Definitely going to
Well,
show the love and play it. And as far as you, now, when you first got into your craft, your art of hip hop,
yeah,
what was your inspiration? Who was that? And if you can give us three MCs or that moment that
yeah.
told you to say, "Hey, man, this is what I want to do. I want to rap. I want to be an MC."
I check it. So all of my childhood, um, we we used to watch TV and Crisscross, the Brett. we used to record that stuff onto VHS, right? And then we'd rewind it and learn the bars, and then practice the cadence, right? We did the same with Cypress Hill, Naughty by Nature, but then we moved away to Ghana, right, West Africa, and we lost touch with our peers. So we were really tight. We used to ball together. Then when we came back, right, we found that our cousins, the ones we were tight with, they were rapping now, right? And we were like, okay, we balled together. We used to play video games together. I guess we're gonna MC now. So we kind of felt, we being my brother and I, right? We kind of felt confident that this was gonna be cool. But the moment I fell in love with the idea of actually starting to pen stuff myself was in '96 when I was watching The Great White Hype, and Method Man's Bring the Pain is the intro song for Damon Wayans' character when he's coming to bar. And I just remember hearing that minor key melody thinking, damn, what is that? Because rap didn't, like commercial rap, like you didn't really get that. And it sounded like evil cool music, right? And I was like, yo, I want to learn that, but cool. My brother in the next room, right? And he's only like 12 at this time. He's listening to Dr. Dre's first album, and he is memorizing every single bar of every single artist on that album back to back. I'm listening to him. First, I'm hearing the music playing. Then I'm listening to him start to rap over the entire album. So there'd be a point where for 1 hour straight, he's not making any mistakes and he's learning it from memory. And I found that pretty impressive because he was matching their flows and getting their cadences. So when we came back here, my cousin was seriously rapping, like really rapping. And he was like heavily influenced by Killer Priest. He even had the same voice as Killer Priest. It was crazy. Like it was like listening to Killer Priest. And I kid you not, man, like it's a bold statement to make, right? But from where I'm sitting, he was as nice as Nas was at 16. Like I still say this to this day. Like I saw some stuff that made me understand the power of poetry. Like my one friend who we used to ball with says, your cousin is rapping now. And I was like, okay, cool. Take me to him, take me to your leader. And we would walk into his room and he daps me because I haven't seen him in like a few years. And all he says is sit. He's got the tape recorder. He puts in a beat tape. He grabs a mic, which is connected to the radio. He pulls out like a notepad, right? Like trusty notepad. And he presses play and he starts to bust over like Killer Army's Wu Renegades. And I remember like there were four of us, and his bars would make dudes put their hands on their head and collapse. Wow. And then I would get goosebumps, and I'd be like, because I was in the theater like in high school, so I understand performance and what recitals can do. But when I saw him doing it with a mic and the beat playing, I was like, music videos don't really do hip hop justice. That's the flashy side. To watch an MC at distance from you with no special effects, give you goosebumps with his words, made me understand how seriously I had to take it. So, he took me under his wing for like a month. I learned the craft and I watched what MCing was. I mean, this is a guy that was 15 before he finishes dinner. And then he'll write another one in the bathtub because one of his homies down the block would send a beat tape every 5 days. So when the beat tape arrives, he would get the notebook that he'd been writing the 16s in. It wasn't even songs. Sometimes he wouldn't finish the bars. And he'd just press play on the beats, then rewind them to the beginning, and then press record by putting in another tape, the old school way, the 90s way.
Right.
And he'd start going through the poems through the week, and you can hear the paper flicking in the recordings. And I'd be standing there in awe, like, this dude just did an EP, like, in 5 days.
Right.
And he kept doing it. Yeah. So that was the beginning, and I caught the bug, and, I found my voice going forward.
So
I'll say that. Well, one last thing I'll say is I think the most interesting thing is how you discover your voice, right? Like a lot of dudes will gravitate towards a specific artist.
Mhm.
But what I noticed is a lot of people never ask the
T-Rob.
question of whether they're soloists or they're just like in a crew. Because the difference is a soloist has to think about writing songs, and songs have to like form an album. So you begin to deconstruct that. A lot of dudes that are nice were in groups, so their only commitment was a 16. So when the groups break up, they find that they end up quitting because you can't do much with just a 16. So you figure like unless somebody invites you into a crew or you join a crew, there's not really much for you to do. But if you're a soloist, it never stops. Especially if you're like me who produces as well. It's like you're self-sufficient. So you're constantly getting ideas and you just keep going. So
Okay.
yeah.
Very dope. Very dope. Now you have a song called "I'll Be There."
Yes, sir.
What was the inspiration behind that song?
Oh man. I don't know how much you know about older music, man. I assume a lot, but
Mhm.
I was just trying to pay tribute to my favorite musician of all time, Lamont Dozier.
Okay.
As a producer, like what I loved about sampling was, though the intent was to find something to make hip hop to, you usually ended up just falling in love with the people you were sampling, and you didn't even make a beat. You just like, what else has this person got? And with Lamont Dozier, like I I I was looking for a sample, and then I was just in love with the sonics, and then I did some research because YouTube is so great now. You could pretty much find anybody's backstory if you dig.
Yep.
And I found that there is a deliberate reason why his sonics are amazing, because he took music so seriously that I remember he went to Germany to have his equipment built
Mm.
because he went to the dudes that used to build the machines, which were in Motown. But he went to the guy and said he wants certain modifications done. And these guys were like sound designing, like they were throwing bottles against walls to get a certain snare
Cer- yeah,
sound.
yeah.
And I thought, well, I'm not surprised that your music is that flawless. And then I found that they had this duo called Doja Holland. And when I heard the "I'll Be There" record, I dug it a lot, and I thought, if I'm gonna flip this, I need to be sure that it at the very least embodies the emotion that I got from the way that they did it. So that was the inspiration, and I felt like I should get somebody on it. And somebody reached out to me from, excuse me, a gig I did like a long time ago, and I didn't know who they were, but they knew a lot about my set from that night, and they wanted to collaborate. So I said, send me something. And with how dope technology is, he sent it via WhatsApp. I bumped it, and he was nice, right? He was a fan a few years ago, but he was actually nice. So I thought, yo, man, listen, I'm gonna send you a beat, and if you can vibe with it, send me some bars. Within 12 hours, it was done. It was a wrap. So I was like, great, poetry. It all clicked.
XL. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that dope story for sure. Shouts out to Yummy Gummy in the building. Says YouTube never notifies me anymore. Hello, everyone. Good evening, Crete and guests, which is you, Dentwood. I mean Dennis Wood, and yeah, and then also DJ Shimmy. And shouts out to XL on IG, and shouts out to G Rob, my peoples from Colombia. And okay, so we're gonna drop this joint. Dent Eastwood, I'll Be There. Let's go.
Appear like crusaders monsters who by to conquer darkness. Heartless, in the moon, I prey on you like monsters you couldn't catch a run from. Money made from one song is dumb long. Priests are asking where you got that gun from. Too cool for scars, this new school's for frauds. No audio's recorded, check me Bluetooth the bars. The margin get a bargain, better drop the seller's price. And I'm hella nice, I can store these bars like terabytes. The honored mooch your head, haunt, you're born to be a king. If you cats are not my equals, you should kneel and kiss the ring like you met the Pope. Funny, I don't get the joke. You're the type to drop the soap, my heart will break your stethoscope. Guns and bloods are next to coke. Cops are coming, check the coast. Sex lies, overdose. Reporters find me comatose. Coughing badly. Just an artist wearing shaky armor. Save your mama. Beats a slap like Will Smith and Jada Drama.
No peace of mind. I'll be there to make your sunshine. Ooh, I'll be there when all is good. Baby, baby,
Reminding man that I'm the guy deciding when your life should end. Words are wet like I be writing verses with Poseidon's pen. Time to end. Rumors about me trying to spend my last hours with minor men. Now I find myself inside the sniper's lens. I'll duck it though, innocent. Trying to find them snitch, throw me, chicks want me. Trying to pick the ladies, I should get off me. Fake hugs, fake friends, posing as legit homies. These streets will eat you up. When you go broke, they get lonely. It's over, mom. Streets calling, gotta do. Cops are coming, I'ma do the opposite of Amadou Diallo. Every line is new. Architects throw them off a building, filmed them. The pod poppers calling all the children. They say I'm a freak because my mindset's real. When thoughts are racing at the speed of light and time sits still, that's when my mind gets ill. I know I'm blind, but still, my dad was part of Sanka Month until those times got real. So now they say I'm the one you need to take out. I say I'm the way out. They watch the way it plays out. I've laid out your way out. Don't ever take the same route. Just meet me at the safe house. If not, you getting played out, played out.
no peace of mind. I'll be there to make your sunshine. Ooh, I'll be there when all is good. Baby, baby,
Whether you crush it up and sniff it and take it up through your nasal or put it in a pipe and burn it into liquid, is it smoke or dust? Pick your poison, are you into pills or grass or mixing potions, taking uppers and downers to feel numb? These niggas burn Patrick's house and go dumb. He done lost his house, his job, now he a bum. The body here, the mind in the sinkhole. He owe a couple niggas, couple rands in a hole. He thinking about the next fix and what can be sold. Homie seems young but looks very old. Rocking 3 hoodies in the summer cause the streets very cold. Every day we fight and only the weak fold. Secondhand smoking, only a week old. Don't judge, I'm a product of my environment. Your flow shaky and it's very fraudulent. Snakes, I cook them up like some noodles. Niggas that share the hit using syringes and needles. Know me took the hit and started giving them jitters. Cook a hit of that bomb, cook a hit of that bomb.
no peace of mind. I'll be there to make your sunshine. Ooh, I'll be there when all is good. Baby, baby, no peace of mind. I'll be there to make your sunshine.
That was a banger. I'm sorry. Yeah. If y'all had 10 verses on there, I was going to listen to all 10.
Word.
That was definitely smooth. The track was banging. Y'all, I liked y'all flow and everything. I'm going to give that a 5. I'm sorry. I'm going to give it a 5. Shouts out to Miss Marissa in the building. Yummy Gummy said, Creek's head movement say it's a 5. And you're right. That joint was smooth. That's what I'll be looking for. You know what I mean? What you think about that, Miss Marla, down there? We can't hear you. Log out and log back in. We're going to hear what Miss Marla say. Yeah, no, that was definitely dope. I like that. I like that's definitely getting that airplay on Brutally Honest Rap Show and on Street Tactics Radio radio station. And shouts out to everybody who is on IG. Shouts out to Streets Talk Radio. What's going on, family? Thank you for coming through. Said you streaming on YouTube and Facebook as well. Yes, but you know you can see the full show on YouTube on Street Tactics Media. If you want to come on, definitely love to have you. So yes, Miss Marla, are you back? Hold on, I think she's back. Hold on one second, Miss Marla.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you. What do you think about that song?
I really enjoyed it. I know I wish she was on here, but Sweet Mama G. I think without the auntie, aka me, Miss Sweet Mama G, I always say, I think minus that, you know, I'm familiar with that song, Get You There, the original song or whatever. But I think if the auntie was not in there, I think it was perfect. But it don't matter either way. But hey, each his own.
Okay, thank you for that review, Miss Marla. They call the auntie in the background whenever they hear a song that has like a woman and singing in the background. But you already know, in our art form, we like that. We like to put that woman or that even high pitched woman or whatever in the background in the samples. You know, we love doing that. So,
but sometimes it's not cause for. Sometimes not try to cut you off, Craig. But some songs it sound good with it. Some songs it shouldn't be in there at all. So, just saying.
Okay. Shouts out to Michael Mass in the building. Said that was fire. You see what I'm saying? That Michael Mass is a real head. You know what I mean? You're gonna hear that from the real heads. You know what I'm saying? So, but we you know, everybody has their opinion. Like I said, that's definitely airplay right there. And Miss Marissa gave it a 5. And if you can remember, Dent, that what the number system is about. It was from 1 to 5, and 1 was trash, 5 was dope. Miss Amelia also put up, she gave it a 3.5. No, that was Miss Christina gave it a 3.5, and Miss Amelia gave it a 3. So those are all good numbers, But yeah, that was a 5 for me for sure. And I'm gonna put the link up once again to oh, you know what? Hold up. I also have to contact while we doing this. I'm gonna get this together. Here's the link if anybody else want to pop on and have, you know, if they will have any questions or want to pop on. Were you saying something, Miss Marla?
Yes, I got a question. I was just wondering, well, you probably had to help me out, Creek, but just I don't know how to put him. I know how to put it in a sentence form, but you probably had to explain it. But who in Africa is like here in the United States? Well, it depends in different states, but like here in St. Louis or Missouri, is Nelly is the big, you know, person, you know, for in Missouri. Who is the biggest person in your in Africa?
You're asking me?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I could probably only speak to South Africa, because it's so interesting that like Africa is an entire continent, and some of the countries are the size of some of your states, you know. So with us, we only really know what's going on in the southern hemisphere, and I could mention a whole bunch of. I've already mentioned a few guys on an underground level, but mainstream wise, probably the biggest exports who've been on the Sway show are a guy called Nasty C. Then there's also, he's late now, but Nasty C's still around, but the guy who's late is a guy called.
He had to repeat himself again.
Okay, hold on 1 second. We got my brother D. What's going on?
Salute to the whole cast, man. Salute to Real Hip Hop. Salute to Africa, man. Salute to the Queen in the building. Actually, the goddess. You know what I mean? While we the gods controlling the earth, you feel what I'm saying? So we here together, man. You feel me? I appreciate you, Concrete.
Yeah. Hey, I appreciate you coming on. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute, man. And look, I got to come back on there with you. I got to come back on the show, man. I got some things. I got some real gems for the universe, man. You feel me? So yeah.
You already know you're welcome. So you just make sure you hit me up, but you're welcome to stay on tonight too. So
all right, cool.
Yeah, I was trying to see what he was coming back on, but this is what I'm going to do. He just fell off. Maybe he'll come back on, but I'm going to play his other song now because we have other artists coming on. So the name of this song is by Dent Eastwood, and it's called Apollo. Let's go.
There's no tomorrow. Take me back to when I conjured up the virus. I'll need the Necronomicon, some candles and papyrus. I'm going back in time again. This is like the 5th attempt. Mission is to stop myself from something that I will invent. People that I work for built themselves a time machine. The present life they live in sucks. Solutions is what I can bring. Train for purposes like this. Time travel fascinates. Father time just masturbates while all you guys procrastinate. First version of me went back in time when my mom and dad had not met. The second worked the hospital where I was born but not kept. Adoption's what my folks did. I ended up a cokehead. My grades in school were hopeless, but biology was dope as number 3 would try to step in for all the lives I threatened. Hire Zeppelin, number 4 would hire me for bioweapons. Number 5 is I the last. I rewrote the past, like the ass. Time machines, I could crash, man, it's useless luck. Damn, I fucked the future up. Number 0 knows my luck, I'll find him, cause him I can trust. It's like I've lost my faculties. Cyborgs after me, am I going insane? Cause my reflexes talking back at me. I know what happened, my product, cause when I proved the sky could fall, it happened right when night would fall. Only trust what I could call a friend. See the asteroids from the future I destroyed. A second chance is very rare. If God exists, I'll ask him for it. Keep it close. Some hit, double cross, exposed and lit. I'm not the type that won't commit. Sniper scope is so legit. I took the shot but chose to miss. Think it's cause I sold myself the laws of time. I'm so specific cause I'm not supposed to miss. Never get as close as this to end myself. I chose to tell myself to help myself for help itself. I hope it sells itself like science fiction off the shelf. I'll buy the rope myself to find wisdom over self. Listen, man, I know the wealth these people promised you could help. You achieve the dream yourself. Evil genius, be yourself. You built this mean machine yourself. Listen close to kill yourself. Something deep inside prevents me. Guys that sent me once you dead. Trust me, you won't die as gently if you don't heed the warning, son. Driven by the force in you, you're forced to do some awful things. Accept what you was born to do. So kill the world, odds to kill. Change the future's odds of real. The future's clearly hard to kill. The truth is still the hardest pill for me to swallow. Fuck with Apollo. Fuck with Apollo. There's no tomorrow.
What up? We got our special guest, Dent Eastwood, back, and we have my brother, DJ XL, in the building. What's going on? So,
what up?
Chilling. Yeah. So Dent, Michael Mass gave you 5 to 10 on that other joint. That's the highest. You know what I'm saying? And Miss Marissa gave you a 5 on that one that just went off, and that was definitely that. Now I see the connection. Why Wu came in on it as well. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I see the flavor. I see the style. So shouts out to AM. Say it's definitely giving me that 88.9 flow. It did.
Yeah.
It did.
Yes. 5 in the morning.
Right. So that was a beautiful that was a banger for sure. So now we are actually and you're welcome to stay on, Dent. Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely, because you know how we do. You've been here before.
And I have.
have
I had to
Al-
leave early last time because I had to take my kid to school, but I think
Yeah.
we still got a bit of time.
What time is it over there?
It's 4 in the morning. Oh wait, I lie. It's 5:30.
Wow. But you know what? That shows the love, but it was another word I wanted that you have for your craft. You know, we appreciate that. We appreciate you coming on this time of morning there to, to let us hear your music.
Word. I appreciate being on, man.
Yeah, no problem. So what was I gonna say here? All right. So we have hold on one second. Let me make sure I have everything together here. Where we at? Boom. All right. So at this point, we have Ung Music in the building. What's going on, Ung? Can you hear us?
What's good? UNG in the building.
That's what I'm talking about. UNG. All right. And we have Valley said, how do I send a song? I forgot it's not up there on the thing anymore. I'm gonna put the email in the chat section so you can see it. But we're gonna have a different setup next week because the new website is being built, and most music, or rather all the music, is going to be sent through the website for y'all to go directly to and put it through on the website. So but I'm getting ready to put it in here right now. So hold up, brutally honest show st at gmail. Okay, so
Would
there
the songs be free to download, Chris?
I'm gonna have all that. It's gonna be all that on there. So script, okay, so hold up, bringing Venom back on. Okay, so script now, as I asked the brother Den Eastwood, like where are you from?
Shreveport, Louisiana.
Okay, Shreveport. Okay, all right. We haven't had anybody from your area on here yet. Yes, we'll review it. So you're the first, and we appreciate you coming on. Now, are you working on anything currently, like album? You have any singles out?
Actually, we got a mixtape out. We just dropped our mixtape, Undeniable Genuine, Heart of the City, with the real DJ Spins. It's out. Actually landed at number 12 on the Amazon Hot 100 release. So,
Oh man,
kind of making some moves with it.
Right. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Definitely. So moving it, just finished the video for one of the songs on there. We're actually doing this new thing where like every song on the maxi single the mixtape, we're doing a video to it. We already 5 in. We got 6 more to go. So we're doing a video a week. Keep that work ethic strong and going. So definitely, man, we moving.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, being from Louisiana, right? What was your moment in your, when you were coming up to say, hey, man, I want to be an MC. I want to be a rapper. Was it an artist? Was it a moment? Or, were you at like a show? Tell us how that came about.
It for me, without giving up directly my age, it was the hip hop itself. Being from Louisiana, when me coming up, we were like New York and California music hit us at the same time. That was before the South really got its legs under it. So, I was influenced by both coasts, and I knew, man, I'm not gonna lie, when I see it, when I first NWA and Public Enemy both did it for me. Like really,
okay.
Like I knew what was in the street, but I knew also people needed a change in direction. So for us, it was hip hop. My partner would agree. It was hip hop in general. So that's what we both knew. This is what we want to do.
Just go ahead and spit it out. Say 1986. Now I'm messing with you. OGs. We all OGs in here. So, but
okay.
yeah. Nah, it's funny you say that because for me, by me being a DJ and producer, but on the DJ standpoint, it was a freaking Houdini, Grandmaster D, way back then, and then so it was him, and then of course Jam Master Jay, that scene on the Crush Groove when he was like run, run, that right there, yeah, that did it for me. And then it was a couple other, as I was coming up, you had your we had a DJ Spin as well, and he's still out there DJing. He's doing a lot more house music now, but he's still a hip hop head. But him and like your Frank Skis and all that, and there was a whole bunch of other dope DJs coming up, especially for me as my inspiration. So, but on your album, we trying to get a feel of where you at now. If top 5 dead or alive, who would you have on your album that you're working on right now?
Oh man, on the actual album right now?
Yeah.
So top 5 dead or alive, I mean, let's go back to both of my Coast influence. I would love to have a Biggie, and I would love to have a Tupac.
Okay. All right.
And to what cemented that for me, while you say dead or alive, I'll go no further back to, let's go to Bone Thugs and Harmony, because they both have a song with Biggie and Pop.
Right. Okay.
And the dynamics of both of their songs are like, man.
Right.
Really, man.
Funny thing. Oh my, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go.
No, I was just gonna say, funny thing is because that was almost the last of when. It was we still had a couple years after that, but the last of when hip hop was hip hop. Because when I was coming up, hip hop groups and artists, they were bringing their own experiences, their own flavor, and it was just like, say for instance, like coming out. Even we'll go to Master P and them. They was giving us a taste of what Louisiana and all that was about, or NWA, Compton and all that. We was living through their music,
right?
And I speak for even also like your third world countries and stuff like that. I don't know if you had a chance to travel and do shows in places like that, but when you go there, it's like going back to the 90s, and you will love it. And the funny thing is, that's how they live throughout hip hop music. That's how they learn how to speak English, is throughout hip hop music. So, so that being said, a lot of these artists out here now need to get back to that. Bring us your own story. Don't sound like one place, like everybody from the same place and the same hood and all that stuff. Like, come on now. You know what I mean? And then to me, I don't like the beats that's going on. It might be one here and there that sounds like a Dr. Rhythm that sound pretty good. Like it was made off of one of the old school drum machines. But other than that, like it's just not for me. And it's no disrespect, because they have their generation that they're coming up with that they play for. But when you 30, 40 and anything, like you lost if you're still listening to that. So, but anyway, you have a song called Can You Believe?
Right.
Hold up. Before I step to that song though, on your project right now, who would you have as, give me 3 producers that you would have do tracks on your song?
Look, don't you play with me like that. But 3, look,
right.
I'm my old head. I'm gonna tell you, Dre.
After
hearing that Mustard track, ooh man, I would love a Mustard track, because it was, he came with it, and then when I heard where they pulled a sample from, I'm like, oh yeah, he did that. That's dope. And for my third, so people may go with me, I would love a DJ Premier track.
You know what? I was hoping you said that, but I did. Now, XL, I know you was listening. Did you expect that, XL? His camera froze up. What about you, Jay Venom? Did you expect that from Louisiana?
I'm gonna say yeah, because you know, music travels and music has messages. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
I would say no. I would say no because I wouldn't think it. You feel me?
Right.
You know,
What about you, XL? Did you expect him to say DJ Premier?
I mean, you know, it's a couple artists I know from the South that do still love like real true hip hop. So like, it really didn't surprise me. You know what I mean? It just showed me where his mind state was at.
Right. Right. And see, that's what I'm talking about.
yeah,
So definitely appreciate that UNG. I'm serious. Like this is really telling us where you are with it. And as you speak, it's more appreciation coming out in reference to that. So, but you have a song, Can You Believe? Who produced this song?
If I'm not mistaken, I think that was BJ Beats from here. Guy here from the city, BJ Beats, and like I said, what I like about him, he has a different sound. And most of the producers we deal with, they don't sound like, okay, well, yeah, that's from Louisiana, but or that's from the South. It's their brother. Like one producer we work with is out of New York. Shout out to my boy E Major, Mr. Major World, and you know, it's just the flavor. You know, we don't want that different. But yeah, that one is produced by BJB.
Okay. Okay. Well, we're gonna take a listen. We're gonna take a listen to this song, and let's go. UNG, Can You Believe? Let's go.
Would you believe me if I told you we've been winning for a minute, getting it out like the mud in the penny? Can you believe that? Would you believe me if I told you it wasn't a lot of blood, sweat, and tears? Do you feel me? They follow us with the top drop, swerve on the dub, deuces, fellas on great goose, they acting wild, getting loose, pretty women, big booty, and they all strip tease. Got your best head, best sex, whatever do you need? Automatics for the meters, call the static. If you want something bigger, got to meet me in Pop Valley. He ain't got no fucking alleys, it's the streets round here. We found dead land in a church round here. Be feeling mob gang, hold it down round here. UNG paint the picture, making sure you see it clearly. You feel me? Listen to me, ignorance boy, get your mind right. You and a little thought you crushing on, you might die tonight. Yep, you heard right. I said it once, you said it twice. Before you roll the dice, think about your life. I'm from a city full of killers, bitch. We let our nuts hang, man. They go Ratchet City, that's an everyday thing. Ain't no street I can go on, ain't no hood, ain't damn local chick. Young daughter, mob life is how I live. Me and Script on the road to get riches, watching out for these hating motherfuckers look suspicious. Everybody tripping, but we told y'all we getting it. We still celebrating, popping bottles, cause the whole team winning. Real life icons in your face, I know you see it. Tell the truth, you wanna be me. Wish you had you a lamp, 3 wishes from a G, but I don't live my life on TV. Everything real, I get it how I live. I hustle hard, no chill, no grind, no shine. Put it all on the line every time. Would you believe me if I told you we've been winning for a minute, getting it out like the mud in the penny? Would you believe me? Would you believe me if I told you it wasn't easy, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears? Do you feel me? Feel me?
Top shelf living ain't sweet when you're all in. On your own terms, all for the win. No more at the bottom when you squad rock solid. Only team get it poppin', can't land niggas stop. All you know is ballin', run them stacks up. Clean sippin', got us all on the church. Me and Lupe G with some mad senoritas and some black queens and some hot Europeans on the beach in the Keys. Some real OGs all started in the streets of the SPT. Port City, baby, the ratchet, the jungle. On my ABA and moving like Bernie. Shouts to I say and that boy Hurricane. Everybody rockin' with us. Deuces up, deuces up. Yeah, we did it only fucking with the Ritters. Haters try to out us, but they wasn't in the picture. Wasn't in the car, neither. Hit them with the Sean Cena. Niggas can't see us, just kept the hustle seat. Out of sight, out of mind, but nothing's that easy. Them boys all nosy. Bloodhound, see, stiffin' this, stiffin' that. Fuck them, give them all the finger. Repeat it and smile. Expeditiously. Sniffin' this, sniffin' that. Just fuck them. Give them all the finger and smile expeditiously.
Would you believe me if I told you we've been winning for a minute, getting it out like the mud in the penny? Would you believe me? Would you believe me if I told you it wasn't easy, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears? Do you feel me? Feel me?
All right. That was UNG. Can you believe? And you know what? Now that you said that, I can definitely hear you on a Mustard track. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
Shout out to Leslie in the building. Thank you for coming through, Miss Leslie. Also, Miss Marla gave that a 3. Shouts out to my brother, Left Hook 360 Boxing. That's my brother Mark. Make sure y'all go see him. He has one of the dopest gyms in Baltimore. If y'all visit in Baltimore, definitely go see my brother. I got to get back up there, Mark, and you.
I need to go. I love boxing.
Yeah. So, and you have another joint right here. It is called, where's that thing at? Hold on one second. It's I know it was like a No L's.
Right.
Okay, what's the inspiration behind that?
So the inspiration behind it, to give you a piece of our story. So 5 years ago, me and my partner, I got into a wreck leaving the show. I just dropped him off at the airport, and I got hit by an 18-wheeler. So for 4 years, I couldn't walk.
Wow.
In that 4 years, we were hit with another tragedy that his son died.
Oh man.
And so, like, you know, it's the first place when I could walk, the first place I ended up walking to, sad being, I went to his son's funeral.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I was telling people like, you walking? I'm like, this day, we can celebrate that later. I'm here for a whole nother reason. So, you know.
Right.
So basically, as we got back together, you know, one of the first songs we wrote, and again, shout out to E Major from New York, that's who produced the track. You know, we were looking and blending, and what sparked it for me, Major made this track, and we hadn't totally, you know, like you said, the new sound, or now everybody on the sound. Mm-hmm. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I was like, man, I don't know, and I was telling Major, man, I don't know. He's like, man, he said, look, if I'm from New York and can produce something like this, of all people I know, surely you can find a way to rock with this. Sitting at home before we met at the studio, looking at the old BET Awards, the one, what's the guy? Future performed on when he's doing the song Mask Off. I'm just going back scanning. And if you remember that, Kendrick Lamar was on a remix of that.
Okay.
And so when I had a halo, and I went, huh. And I said, now I know this cat is from Dre's camp, and I know Dre picked people that got their own sound, but I'm like, if he can flip it and come out, I said, bet, I got it. Call Loopy up, I said, I got it. Met up at the studio, and, you know, after we laid the chorus out, you know, chorus of True Life, ain't taking no L's, ain't taking no losses, got to win by in the couch. Bounce back. You know, hey, from what we've been through, we had to bounce back. And so that like became our live story as we started with doing interviews, and, you know, we would tell people our story. You know, that was the song that actually just, you know, what brought us back. So No L's.
That's what I'm talking about.
No L's.
Man, I'll tell you what, I mean, perseverance. It seems like that what you've been going through, and keep up the good work, man, because that's the only thing. If we lose everything, one thing we don't lose is a chance to keep our head up. You know, no matter what we go through, just keep your head up. You know what I mean? And the way we get through things is that having that positive attitude. So if you start saying, you know, certain things, you start professing that, like, you know, I'm tired of going to work. Guess what? You're going to become tired of going to work. But if you say, I'm going to get through this, you keep saying it, then you're going to get through it. So shout out to the gamer. So what I'm going to do is we're going to play this joint, No L's. Let's see what we got by UNG. Let's go.
Tell y'all, man, undeniably genuine. We ain't taking no L's. We ain't taking no shit either. That's right.
I see through you lames and all of you bitches. All of you niggas who thought I was finished, thought I was done, wanted me dead, wanted me robbed, true to the head. I never was scared, live life on the edge. Still fucking your girl, but won't lay in her bed. Still running from fame, but chasing the money. I eat from the table with lobster and honey. You not on my level, can't fuck with you devils. UNG nigga, that's all I'm gonna tell you. I'm never gonna lose, never gonna fall. BFMG, put your name on the wall. Don't fuck with you Gucci, can't fuck with you Louis. I'm not wearing no Tommy Gun Reyes all on me. I support independence, you like it, I love it. I might make it rain, cause this money ain't nothing, I never be bluffing. Don't call me no stunner, I talk it, I walk it, I'm about it, you dummy. Come from a city of killers that love me. How can I lose if you can't even touch me? I just appear, how you screaming and yelling. BT Young Machiavelli, my alias. I'm from Shreveport, grew up a felony. 5900 block out of way, nigga.
I ain't taking no loss, I ain't taking no L's. I gotta win by any cost. Bounce back, get it out the mud if I have to. Start it all up from scratch, get it back, get it back. They talk me nothing but hustle, LB, I'ma ride for that. Bring it back, hey, you ran, I fall, no never. But if I do, bounce back, I ain't taking no loss, I ain't taking no L's. I gotta win by any cost. Bounce back, get it out the mud if I have to. Start it all up from scratch, get it back. They talk me nothing but hustle, LB, I'ma ride for that. Bring it back, hey, you ran, I fall, no never. But if I do, bounce back, whatever the niggas thinking I'm slipping. Not on my shit, I stay by my state, by my hustler bread in me. I told you I stay on my blue collar pimping, but pinching these pennies, stacking these dollars, getting this money. I eat my dues, securing the balance. Sometimes I pause a second, guess thinking about it. Just man up and run me that bag. My hunger is bad, my grind is relentless. So sick till I get, so I stay by that bag. Stay on my hustle and drive. Stay on my P's and Q's to survive. Stay on my go with these haters, lighting my ball, ripping the bird, and this fuck them all. Left to them all, my way trying to block me from getting my dues. When I pay the cost, just call me the boss. I'm from the bottom, I came to the top. Been many nights on my knees with God. In the cycle of being broken, the system of failure. With no hope, tell a hope been hardest. What he delivered. Yeah, grind is my only form of living. Painted the blueprint, connected to die. That's all God, can't stop, won't stop. Taking no loss, I ain't taking no L's. I gotta win by any cost. Bounce back. Get it out the mud if I have to. Start it all up from scratch. Get it back. They talk me nothing but hustle, LB, I'ma ride for that. Bring it back, hey, you ran, I fall, no never. But if I do, bounce back. I ain't taking no loss, I ain't taking no L's. I gotta win by any cost. Bounce back. Get it out the mud if I have to. Start it all up from scratch. Get it back. They talk me nothing but hustle, LB, I'ma ride for that. Bring it back, hey, you ran, I fall, no never. But if I do, bounce back. I ain't taking no loss. So I ain't taking no L's. I ain't taking no loss. So I ain't taking no L's.
All right. I see y'all repping y'all city hard. You know what I mean? Now, the one thing I can hear is y'all are seasoned. So y'all been doing it for a good long time. And I want to hear, I'm going to make sure you have an outlet to send me music. So that, because we have our Street Tactics radio station. And I like it for you to send music for sure. And I want to hear some other joints from you as well. Because y'all was all up in the track. I'm talking about rock beats and everything, but I know that y'all been around a minute, and so I want to hear some other joints that y'all made for sure as well. So
definitely.
So now, because I actually my neighbors, they from, I forgot what part of Louisiana, but they from down your way. Shout out to my baby niece. Hey, Chrissy Pooh. So all right. So I was hoping that hold on, we have Cavelli still on here.
Yep. Yeah, I'm here right now.
What's going on, family? Peace.
Not much, man. So
good to hear from you. So here's the thing. Now UNG. Now we're gonna have y'all stay on, and what we do here, like I said, this show is called the Brutally Honest Rap Show, and what we do is we have this segment where artists send in their music, and we've ranked the music from 1 to 5. So 1 basically is trash, and you can go in between 1.5, 2.5, whatever, or if it's a 5, it's dope. All right. So what we're going to do is start things off right now with the Brutally Honest Rap Show, and we want to use y'all expertise doing this. And Miss Marla don't want us to forget that she has also a -0. So sometimes it goes that low where people are rated for that. And any of you guys on TikTok or here on YouTube, of course, or any other platform we're going to be on tonight, y'all welcome to rate the song from 1 to 5. If it's trash, let us know it's trash. If it's dope, you give it a 5 or a 4, whatever. Y'all let us know. And if y'all want to come on the actual show is on Street Tactics Media on YouTube. So as we get started, we have a joint called is Casablanca the God, and the name The name of the song is called Lucy. Hold on one second. All right, so let's go.
Hey, yo, shut up. Oh, Lucy! Yeah!
Gucci cool for your Adidas suit and my chain dookie. Plain sushi, Amani luggage for fame, shoot me. Same groupie, I let her suck to the thing soupy. Shot legs at the corner store till they hang, Bruce Lee. I aim at niggas' mouth, should I paint Lucy's? Paint a movie, a pint of Henny and slain coochie. A architect designer, then I plead the fifth, your honor. My gun and clip Cabana, niggas run they lips Carvano. I murder shit Chicago, philosophic, kick the bottle. I skip the process for survival, throw my bitch a Bible, tell that bitch you lied to. Niggas sleep with fishes idle, comfortable the fifth beside you. Niggas catch you slipping, my dude. Shoot the wedding cake, make niggas wear a vest for our dudes. Then my early niggas, y'all can't even fuck with my dudes. I shit on everything, you looking like the fuck that I do. I pray stabbing niggas, Sub-Zero, K grabbing niggas. Pray to God, so I cock back, faith half them niggas. Yeah. Go to sleep at the mosque. Every 30 minutes I'm fighting demons and gods. Pistol on my lap and I pray defeated the odds. Open up my trunk for the money, see the garage. See him fuck with me, then fuck it, see him go by, nigga. Yeah. La 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 la. Fuck with me, nigga. Yeah. La 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 la. I go Keanu in my city, overdose Sopranos. For you to even want to talk, you gotta go through channels. My sweater Cosby, but my hat Gaddafi. I aim it at half your posse. Before they see my pain, I get the ratchet off me. I match the homie, I'm the captain of the bastard army. I get my gunners for the shootout, they don't have to harm me. I was black and hungry, hold the Mac, my move is that Filoni. My sweatsuit black with pony, top dog, Captain Crony. Niggas wanna see me, tell them Mussolini. Music blunt bikini, I go Riri before they come and keep me. Front of TV silhouette, I let the gunner see me. Early morning threats, make it easy, get the gun to see me. Sleep at the mosque. Every 30 minutes I'm fighting demons and gods. Pistol on my lap and I pray defeated the odds. Open up my trunk for the money, see the garage. See him fuck with me, then fuck it, see him go by, nigga. Yeah. La 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 la. You hear this shit, nigga? Stay la 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 la. My J's, Ray Vegas, Jagger Banks, the Nephilim, my nigga King Baby, Power Train, C Murder, what up? CPD, what up? That's what we do, nigga. Wait a spade. Fuck Bang Blanca, what up, nigga?
All right, that was Casablanca the God. The name of that song was Lucy. And remember, I said this is brutally honest rap show time, right? So I want y'all brutally honest opinion or review for this song. And Cavelli already gave it a 3.5. So okay. And Miss Marla gave it a 3. So we're going to start off with DJ XL. What do you have for that song, DJ XL?
I get a song a strong 4. It was dope. Like, he kept giving you lyrics. After a while, the beat kind of got monotonous, but overall, like, lyrically, he kind of sort of held the song together. You know what I mean? He made the song mesh together. So I give it a 4.
Okay. For me, I thought it was a dope song. It was a filler song to me for the most part, but it was dope, but a filler. So on my, I'm gonna give it a 3.5. That's what I'm gonna give that. But I definitely want to hear more music, and without a doubt, I already know it's gonna be even more doper music. As I said, that one was dope as well. How about you, Jay Venom? We can't hear you. You might have to log out and log back in.
Oh no, I was on mute. I apologize. But no,
We
salute to the cast once again. All right, I give it a 3.5, man. The track is dope, lyrics, and he kept going, held it together, like Excel said, and yeah, it sounds like he got some more dope content to give us for real. It sounds like he got something in the vault for us. I mean,
right. All right. UNG, you there?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. What did you have on that song? Did you hear when I explained the rating, the way we rate them?
I did.
Okay, cool.
So
Cool.
I'm sticking with in between the 3.5 and the 4 because lyrically he gave it to me.
Mm-hmm.
And me, I love lyrics. Like I'm crazy. I can listen to acapellas and like for me, I can strip the beat away from him. It's just like like it was a battle. Like he just spit that at me. I'm like, yeah, that shit. I like that. So for me, yeah, definitely 3.5. Hey, 4 just for the spit alone. I just say that the way he just spit it at me for the four on that alone. So
Okay.
I dug it like that.
Okay. Appreciate it. And y'all can let us know something in the comment section as well. All right, we got another joint here by Jamil Honesty, and it's called, well, the name's not there. The title is not there. So let's see what Jamil has for us. Let's go. Jamil Honesty.
It's kind of hard for the environment that I'm in, which you see, police on every corner and all that bullshit, and that slows you down a little, son. It slows down your way of thinking, because you constantly looking at them like they looking at you. That's a criminal shit. It ain't even like that, you know what I'm saying? Every MC, everybody that right got something in their mind that they want the whole world to know about, you know what I'm saying, if they can put it in the right way. So that's what I'm gonna try to do, just try to be the best I could be and do what I gotta do. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yo, check. Discussing the paintbrushes. Speaking on a game that can't touch us. Sipping on wine for great clusters. I'ma do it justice. Chip tooth error, the truth bearer. Half moon Caesar like Augustus, destructive. My pen is the extension of illustrious living, seductive women. The plush linen crowns written on my diadem. Ain't nobody seeing them. Blindfolded with the scales measuring the king of them. The king cobra, lyrical emperor, call them Genghis. Slayer informer with the stainless. Back of the dome, but make it painless. The high shish. Y'all niggas know the process and diagnostics. Honesty, the illest out the projects. Fuck the nonsense. My catalog is the analog to my progress. Mass appeal. I mastered the skill to still had a well shot. I'm in class with the ill. Physical specimen. We at the precipice. Better kneel when you addressing us, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? No doubt. To the death. Man, just come straight from the streets. It ain't nothing all violent like that. It's reality rap. You know what I'm saying? We just rhyming about reality straight up.
Such a pristine feeling. Loaded dirty burners for clean killings. Can still spot a fiend where I'm seen chilling. Keep it a beam. The Twitch screens got the F being chilling. But the bars is young laws front the 4016 building. Cheap and grass green to the Listerine. Some Nicodemus. Pumping smoke on the block with nicotine is hungry for the cream serving things from the undies. When the whole rap scene was yelling Queens get the money. The shit that I seen with Nummy. Niggas had daddy came fades and sprayed Afro sheen and they gummy. The road to success was bumpy, but as far as the rhyme scheme, niggas dropped 16s like they was clumsy. Yours the bubble goose, droopy jeans, scuffy boo. Outclassing these rappers like I'm the substitute. It's for the graffiti marrows throughout the Q barrel. The barbershop blocks and new apparel. No need to explain, medallion big enough to give you chest pain. And all the shooters with correct aim, work to the F train. The Gambia NO, be sure to see the memo coming live for where the heat be essential.
Every ghetto, you gonna always catch thoroughbred athletes and people with style. You know what I'm saying? For, man. Look at our projects, man. You know what I'm saying? They coming up, they watching everything we do, so if they see us being a good role model to them, that's gonna make them strive harder. You know what I'm saying? That's why we keep it here. We don't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So whatever we do, we gonna always bring it back to the projects and all that. Because this is our home, man.
All right, that was Jamil Honesty. I will start off with UNG. What'd you think of that song?
I'm gonna say track wise, I'll say 3. But again, me, I can listen to those. I can listen to that all day because for me, like I said, the flow, the lyrics, I
Right.
like it. I like the melodic in the track too. I kind of like, and the second MC was kind of bouncing over the doom doom doom. He
Right.
was stepping with the doom doom doom. So definitely, like I said, so 3.5. I like that. I like it. It
Okay.
definitely be. I could bump that in my Tahoe. So definitely.
Okay. Miss Amelia gave it a 3. So it's at that 3 point. For me, I'm going to give it a 4.4.
Okay.
That was a filler to me, but it was a hot filler. It was a dope filler. So I'm gonna give him a 4.4 on that. What about you, Venom?
Man, I'm gonna tell you, the vibe it gave me the OGC. It gave me the OGC. You feel me? So that's definitely gave me a 3. You know what I'm saying, on a dopeness tip for real, and a delivery. Man, I look as concrete said. You know what I'm saying. It be hip hop over here, and salute to you on your delivery and the beat. The beat, it just gave me the beat with the lyrics. Like I said, it gave me OGC vibe, along with a little bit of, I'm gonna say, digging in the crate. It gave me a little bit of DITC feel. You feel me? And
Right.
it gave me the feel of the Tony Touch. It gave me Tony Touch era. You feel me? So yeah, definitely, man. Like, I give it a 3.2, man. I give it a 3.2. You had my head nodding for real. Like I said, I knew you had something else in the vote for it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it was definitely dope. And the funny thing, that did that was that 90s style joint right there. Plus, I love the background, how they did, like it was almost like you was walking into a show, the muffled sound. So I definitely like that. What you got on that, XL?
I mean, for that one, I give it a 4.5. Only reason they don't get a 5 is because I really feel like that could be something that could be remixed by different producers to give it different vibes. That's Jamil Honesty with J Royale as the feature on there. And the name of the song was 94 Nas Chip Truth Era. So like the vibe, like you already know, that other times that Jamil Honesty has played music for him. A lot of his music got a lot of soulful melodic beats to it. You know what I'm saying? So like I guess he wanted to add that soul, but I really feel like for that song and the subject matter and how they were spitting, the beat should have been like a little bit more punch in the face, like like listening to Nas represent something like that with that hard 808. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But for the most part, for like the flow and how it was put together, I'll give it a 4.5.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about. And shouts out to Airplane Ace. I ain't seen that brother in years. Shouts out. Good to see you. Okay, Tiff Trey gave it a 4, and Cavalli gave it a 3.5. And once again, Miss Amelia gave it a 3. Now, Cavalli, I need you to go back one more time and send. I think I may have sent you the wrong email, but I just posted it up again right there. If you can resend your song there to there, because that's the right one for sure. Okay, so let's go to this next joint by True Words. Got a new joint from True Words, and it is the name of this song is If the Shoe Fits. So True Words, If the Shoe Fits. Let's go.
Yeah. Y'all already know who it is. Look. Who's that?
this? You rap bullshit. Do jab, loose lips. Too bad, stupid. When the haters getting mad, it's because the shoe fits. Good stats, true slit. Boom bap, few hits. Who's that? Who's this? You rap bullshit. Do jab, loose lips. Too bad, stupid. When the haters getting mad, it's because the shoe fits. Good stats, true slit. Boom bap, few hits. There's no way they can catch up to my drive the way my car speeds. Forget your order block. This is the kind to make a star scream. Shot after shot after shot is what these bars bring. They try to throw me shade for a hard breeze. Come on, please. They wait, couldn't find out what my seat meant. Concrete, I brainstorm. So I'm holding winds like palm trees. Vega on the beat, pulling steel like guitar strings. And I'm the muscle, so let me show you what can these arms be like. Get the green light, going forward, no rewind. Now I'm climbing, going up like tree vines. I noticed that these haters keep on watching, I don't need time. Squatting on these rappers, dropping deuces, no peace sign. They can't afford a penny for my thoughts despite the free mind. I'm not in the streets, but I see signs. I be fine, big spender. When it comes to thoughts, no cheap lines. Everything I put up ends up hot. Watch the heat rise. Hey, yo, Vega. I don't think they're listening. Look. Who's that? Who's this? You rap bullshit. Do jab, loose lips. Too bad, stupid. When the haters getting mad, it's because the shoe fits. Good stats, true slip. Boom back, few hits. Who's that? Who's this? You rap bullshit. Do jab, loose lips. Too bad, stupid. When the haters getting mad, it's because the shoe fits. Good stats, true slip. Boom back, few hits. Look, these cappers out here trying to form a wave to get their feet wet. They try to make nothing out of something. Pretense when shots fired, I'ma keep on shooting like a heat check. Offensive cause they see me out here scoring up your defense. Cause I don't see nobody that can beat me on your team's bench. My seeing eye can thread the smallest needle. Do I seem stressed like high cholesterol? They out here trying to make me eat less. Too many biters gotta watch these zombies out here eating flesh. Dead walking, they don't even realize that they even dead. You listening? Do you understand what I just even said? Red dot, see the head. Headshot, no need for meds. It's not a wet dream. The red beam can make you pee the bed. I clean up very well, especially if I see a mess. I bring the fire out, the iron. Now I'm here to heat the press. I'm hot nosed. I don't really care. Haters can be upset. They're not true. I can be contagious. Disease that spreads. Yeah. Hey, yo, Vega. I'm gonna repeat one more time. Look. Who's that? Who's this? You rap bullshit. Do jab, loose lips. Too bad, stupid. When the haters getting mad, it's because the shoe fits. Good stats, true slip. Boom bap, few hits. Who's that? Who's this? You rap bullshit. Do jab, loose lips. Too bad, stupid. When the haters getting mad, it's because the shoe fits. Good stats, true slip. Boom bap, few hits. Yeah. You already know. Vince Vega. True words. Yeah.
All right. So once again, that was True Words. If the shoe fits, right? I didn't see it yet, Cavelli. But one thing I'm gonna say about True Words, he always sent us quality music, quality, the content of it, quality, the mix down and everything. I think that was dope. I'm gonna give that a 4.8 for sure. Very dope song, quality. Cavelli gave it a 3, like I said. And Miss Marley gave it a 3. And what do you there, UNG?
Yes, yes.
Okay. What do you have on that song?
I give it a 4. That definitely gave me. I was definitely rocking with that. It took me back. So I give them a 4. Very, very solid. Music solid. Mix solid. I'm with you on that. So I give it a 4.
Okay. We have Tiff Trey gave it a 4 as well. Miss Amelia gave it a 4 as well. Thank you guys for y'all reviews to these songs. Shots out to Hope Jamel in the building on TikTok. Now, what you got on that, XL?
I mean, on that one, it was kind of a rough one. Like, it was like, I like the lyrics. I think, well, me personally, when it's one predominant instrument just constantly looped and is loud, it takes away from, it starts to get kind of like not necessarily an annoyance, but kind of sort of like it just kind of takes away from the song. And the mandolin in the background, it was cool, but it was like it was just too repetitive. Like, I mean, I needed some dropouts or something like that, and like it kind of sort of just gave me the vibe of just the straight boop, doop, 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 and just that loop of that guitar for the whole song. I mean, it was cool. I mean, I give it like a 3.8. Like it was that mandolin was just giving me a little bit too much.
Okay, appreciate your review. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the next joint. Remember, this is the Brutally Honest Rap Show, and you guys are gonna review and judge these songs 1 to 5. 1 is trash, 5 is, very dope. So anywhere between 1 and 5, y'all review it, please. Our next joint is from an artist named Shell Shock, who's a supporter of the show. And the name of this is called How I'm Balling. This is from Shell Shock. Let's go.
Yeah, it's how I'm ball. I'm taking no shorts, no losses, tossing these trick by busters like some garbage. Shell Shock is cashing in these stakes, all them just truly trying to show you buffers how I'm ball. The stakes is mine, it's time to cash these chips. I'm taking no shorts, no losses. The boss and his bitch, the song creators, cooking up bombs for you haters. Let's get it now, cause it ain't no promises later. I'm playing for keeps, this plan is to make ends meet. Keeping a low profile as I ball through these streets. I gotta get paid, I can't spend time in a cage. Dodds in these tricks, 5 busters, cause the wars will be waged. Displaying my rage is not a pretty sight, so don't play. I'd rather keep mine inside and make a song that'll pay and rise up to a star. Life is hard, but you make it. Keeping my rhymes intact with the law, cause he's greatest. I'm taking no shorts, no losses, tossing these trick by busters like some garbage. Shell Shock is cashing in these stakes, all them just truly trying to show you buffers how I'm ball. It's high measures, cause the skies is the limit. Ain't no time to be timid. If I'ma be in this, I'm dying to win it. The world is mine, I'ma shine. Cop a brand new Bentley. Knocking holes down like nose. Keep it fly, cause it's in me. I'm moving with the speed of light. I can't stop coming, bringing my dream to the light so I can reap my abundance. Teaching these youngins the fast lane ain't all what it's saying, because I'm always involved and never rushed in his dream. Getting it how I live it, bringing songs in existence, and I'ma keep on coming till the clock stop ticking. I'm taking no shorts, no losses, tossing these trick by busters like some garbage. Shell Shock is cashing in these stakes, all them just truly trying to show you buffers how I'm ball. I'm taking no shorts, no losses, tossing these trick by busters like some garbage. Shell Shock is cashing in these stakes, all them just truly trying to show you buffers how I'm ball.
All right, that was Shell Shock and How I'm Balling. I'm gonna start off with DJ XL on this one. But before you review that Shell Shock, XL, I need to tell Cavelli, I did just get your email, but the downfall is you need to send it to me as an MP3. I'm not sure what format that was, but it's not loading up. So I did get it, but I need you to resend it. Send it in the MP3 format. Go ahead, XL. What you got on that?
In normal, Brutally Honest fashion, we have the 2 ratings: the Shell Shock rating and the Brutally Honest rating. My personal rating would be like, like a 1, because that was not for me.
Right.
For the Shell Shock rating, I'll give him a 3, because like I always say, when he makes a song, he puts me in a mind state of all of them strange music artists, the Tech Nines, the Hobsons, the Tizo Touchdowns, all of them, the Afro Man, all that strange music. he puts me in that mind state. So I guess on an average, I would have to give him a 2.
Wow. Okay. He got heart. We're going to say that. And Miss Amelia gave it a 1.8. 1.8. She gave it. UNG, what you got on that?
I'm gonna say 2.5. It's all right song to me. I like to when I'm balling. I like that. So, but yeah, I would give it 2.5.
Okay. Cavelli gave it a 2. And Tiff Trey gave it a 3. I mean, it could be rod music, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So now we have another joint coming up. Artist. Oh, shoot. We'll see if this plays. Judah Cries. Let's go. Hold on.
I live a life worth living if I live for Yahshua. True fellowship is hard to find. Well, I'ma show him something. Not only for me, but for my God. I gotta show and prove. I crossed the Red Sea just to follow you. With the soaking shoes, still I'm on the move. I walk through desert sand. I scale the highest mountain, praying fast for days. They say I need some counseling, cause I'm moving in his ways. I decipher every chapter, downloaded in my system. Discover nooks and crannies that past failed to mention. Where Yahweh book of rules that I already follow. My faith was once a mustard seed, now it's a full tree. You got one marriage, you got one bride. Gotta keep oil in my lamp so I won't be outside. I have a lot of questions that I don't get to ask. Just come to listen to you through your holy ring. He told me why we catching him, I can't get a break. Back then it was whips and lashes, now it's a different way. You had to learn your lesson, I got the stiffest necks. I like the hard and hard before I show my strength. I pray like Hannah and be Samuel when they come to you. There's no retreat in my mind, I'm backside and side. Over you I died, I smile and watch it flash. I'll be on foreign land, making your decisions. I'll be honest with you, I won't hide the truth. Tell me don't buy your apple, that's something I never do. You can never force me, cause I'm not weakest at 'em. With every breath of me, I'ma spill your beans. I'ma snitch it all, I'ma build a team. We'll be monolithic, rigid in our stance. It be so terrific, doing our worship dance. I have 1,000 singers, they'll be in unison. Only pride was in it, ain't no fear at all. I'm not pondering this here, I'm not on the fence about it. They'll rebuke our actions, there'll be condemnation, but it won't matter now, cause we at war with Satan. We at war with Satan.
All right. Once again, this is the Brutally Honest Rap Show. And I want to send a shout out to everybody that come through on TikTok. Shouts out to Jamie. Thank you so much for the likes. Really appreciate it. And Yummy Gummy says, please remember our house tonight. Hit those cash apps so they can keep coming back. Yes. And also always like and share, subscribe to our podcast. And next week, bring a friend. Definitely do that. Definitely. We appreciate everybody for popping up. Now, I'm gonna start off with the reviews. All right, we got Dern in the building. What's going on, Dern?
Hey, how's it going? Can you hear me?
Yeah, definitely. We can hear you. Now, Miss Marla gave that song a 3. Okay. You might have to turn your radio down just a tad bit, Darren.
Hold on.
All right. So, since you sent that in, XL,
you know dag or well I ain't send that in.
What you got on that, XL?
When the song came on, I was going to give it a chance because I thought he might have just started out with the auto tune bars and might start rapping. When I realized that was the whole song, I was like, yo, no.
Yeah.
I get it that you almost tried to Apollo it, you know what I mean, sing about God and all that type of stuff to get, that's not, no. Yeah, I guess that's like a zero. Like, not knocking nothing, but yeah, you didn't give anything to that song but auto tune and forced vocals. Nah.
Now, Tiff Trey gave it a 2.5. And remember, everybody on TikTok, this is the Brutally Honest Rap Show, and we are reviewing and judging new artist songs, so you can get in on it. Tiff Trey gave it a 2.5, and shouts out to my nephew, D Stu, in the building. What's going on, nephew? He said 3 spiritual songs. He gave it a 3, and he said spiritual song, gotta understand the Bible to even know what he's talking about. And then Marla said XL doesn't send garbage in. How do you know, Miss Marla? Now, how about you, UNG? You still there?
Still here.
Okay. What do you have on that song?
So where I am at XL, I get what you're saying about the over auto tune, because that kind of made me like, yeah. But I'll say this, being different in this day, time, and age, to be in bowling, you'll put out a song about your confession to Christ and God, because Lord knows this world needs that with everything that's going on, be it Allah, be it Yahweh. Some people still say Jesus. I give him a 5 for that, but like track wise, I think he killed the message with the over auto tuning. That's just my opinion.
Right.
So 2 for the song, 5 for the message. Thank you for giving us that. We need it, but you just definitely could have went about it, did it a little bit better, a different way.
Okay. Appreciate that. Now, Miss Marla, since you're back on, what do you have on that song? All right. I was getting ready to call on but he just dropped off. So and my nephew said he got to come better with the flow, was kind of lazy. And I think that's what a lot of dudes these days is calling. It's almost like pain music, but he wasn't really talking about pain. He had the pain flow, but wasn't talking about the pain. All right, so we're gonna get to the next joint. Maybe I should have. I'm gonna let this load up here. Okay, there's Jay Venom back. Hey Venom, did you hear that song that just went off?
I heard the end of it. The what I was listening to, it kind of caught me to listen a little bit, but it was the end of it. Then I had another call, and I had to come back to the other call.
Okay. From what you heard of it, what would you give it?
Good melody, good acoustic, vibe. I mean, once you talk with spiritual, then I can only give it the highest rate. You're talking about the spirit, or you're talking about what you believe in. You know, you know what I'm saying. I can't discredit for what I didn't hear fully. You know what I mean. So like I said, once you talk the spirit, or you talk what you believe in, then I can't go against what you believe in.
Okay. All right.
And by the way, I didn't know if he was doing any ratings on the other artists, the other, well, the skip two back. what was the other artist's name? They gave us 2 tracks. The one they say he got hit by 18 wheeler.
That
The
was
artist.
UNG. UNG.
Yeah. UNG. Like, yeah. You know what? I like the way they sound. They sound like a down south MOP.
Oh, okay.
From
Yeah.
Yeah. They sound like a down south MOP, and those is both good joints. Both good joints. I mean, if y'all was the one waiting for it, I would give it a 4.5. Yeah, in my head listening. Then also they remind me of Goody Mob. You know what I'm saying? We DJs, so basically, we know the sound.
Definitely sound seasoned from from where they are. Definitely seasoned artists. But a lot of times some people just come in and rate the people who we are interviewing, but I usually don't. But but Cavelli gave that song that just went off a 3, and I need everybody to take the time out and get the likes up. Just hit the like button, and if y'all haven't subscribed to the channel yet, definitely subscribe, please. So we're going to jump to the next joint. We got about 3 more songs that we're going to do, and we're going to step off. But right now we have a joint from Jay Hara featuring Cannabis, and the name of the song is Murder in the First. All right, so hold on one second. Jay Hara featuring Cannabis, Murder in the First. Let's go.
Yeah, it's me again. I feel like I'm at that point where I need to talk my shit. Talk your shit. So allow me to talk my shit. They say to be legendary, you gotta be doing legendary shit, right? So why not get somebody legendary?
Underneath the full moon, he took half a shroom. Woke up 12:15 the next afternoon. Went straight to keypad Zoom. Grabbed the next tune. This is my world. Mel Gibson looking for fuel. He joined the group in the room through Zoom. He was apparently preparing a pot of moose head soup. It was gross. He lost at least half the room. So I pumped up the volume as he continued. He said they exhumed the body, recovered the Infinity Stone. But came to find out it was a duplicate copy. Damn, that sucks to be you, Poppy. I'm not the illest. I don't take it personal, even though it hurts my feelings. They call me Captain Double Action. I practice from Nebraska to Alaska. JTF Fast Company Extraction. A troubled nomad with cold steel romance. Let's dance outdoors near this rusty old ranch. To crush the old man with pus scabs all over his hands. Your weapons jam, he gon' bust your ass. Hey, yo, I used to sell those champ for Charlie Horse elbow cramps. The company folded, then got revamped. I got the same hardware Captain Nemo used, upgraded with supersonic torpedo tubes. I got a backup supply line that starts with rhymes. The countdown coincides with the bounce down. It's time. High spec, low tech, or low spec, high tech. Mix it up, nigga. It's something they won't expect. Scorched earth, torch work. Start with your front porch first. I hope both your grandparents at work. I'm that pit bull terrier chewing on your blood-brain barrier. Nothing in the world could be.
All right, that was Jay Hara featuring Cannabis. Murder in the First. All right. Hold on one second. Let me. I'm gonna start off with y'all. Okay, Miss Marla gave it a 1. I got it. Cavelli coming up. Cavelli gave it a 3. Now, Cannabis is definitely one of my favorite artists, right? But that's what I was talking about to some people with the spirit, or I'm gonna just use the spirit, or the energy of the beat. That wasn't Cannabis. It was Cannabis, but it wasn't Cannabis. You know what I'm saying? That the beat was kind of like dry and it, like he Cannabis. Like it just wasn't there. Like for me, and I like Jay Hara, but now that I re-listen back to that, yeah, it just wasn't there. So I'm going to give that about a 2.5. I wish the beat was, just up there a little bit more, and then I think their energy would have been up there more as well. How about you, UNG? let's go to Jay Venom then until he we can't hear you, UNG. Jay Venom, what you got on that song?
If he choose a better production, if he choose a better production, like you said, it would have uplifted the energy, and it definitely would have detailed his lyricism, or his I'm gonna say he had a gory lyricism. You feel what I mean? So so that went with that. You know what I mean? It's like if I didn't close my eyes, I wouldn't have said what I just said. You feel what I'm saying? So I give it a 2.5. I give it 2.5. I'm gonna say 2 points because I closed my eyes and I was trying to feel what where he was going at. With his lyricism of the story. It's like I said, it's like he was telling the story, and like he said, he was going in, to do,
Okay. What you got on that XL?
When it comes to Cannabis, he lyrically he was a phenomenon. Like but he was a machine.
Right.
After their whole little situation, it's like he just couldn't get back right. And a lot of the things that he chose, the producers that want him on the songs, no producer can really capture him the way he's supposed to be captured as an artist. So a lot of the production just makes it just go to waste. And like you said, that beat was just so dry. It took away from everything from the song that I really didn't even care anything about what he said. Like, it was just like he could just be rapping for days. And I'm like, I'm not even listening. I gotta get that song like about a 1.5. It wasn't anything for me.
It's funny you say that, because if you ask me 3 words of what he said, you'd have got me. I couldn't tell you.
Like, you already know the old Cannabis was dope. Like, even though his production wasn't the greatest ever, like even back then, a lot of the songs that he had, like that Can I Bust 2000, a lot of the production on that album didn't fit him properly.
Right.
Only times you ever really heard Cannabis really, really go in was on mixtapes,
freestyle,
freestyles, or
yeah.
featured on somebody else's song, like the drink with him, A Plus, and Lost Boys. That was crazy. The drink, I mean, he had flow for days, but it was like when it came to his album and producing the song, he's kind of like the way a battle rapper is. Like, you got Loaded Lux and Murder Mook and all that can flow for days, but putting together a song, it really don't work. You know what I'm saying? There's very few battle rappers that can put together a song. And when you come to a lyricist like Cannabis, he's been now that all these years has passed, he's got more into the metaphysical stuff. And it's like now when he's rapping, it's like, yo, I have no idea what you're talking about. Even though back then he said it and you would know the flow verbatim. Like, even when he wasn't getting metaphysical, like, you know what I mean? Even when he had the Clue freestyle talking about LL, you know what I mean? It was just so much wordplay that was so witty over a certain track that you caught it. That right, this the newer Cannabis, the Cannabis from the past 15, no, really 20 years has not been the Cannabis that we remember from the 90s, early 2000s.
And see, his album, it was funny. I can't even remember what connect I had back there in Universal. And they were sending me special vinyl. I had a good connect back then, in the midst of mixtapes in the golden era. But I even had a chance to do a track on his album at that time. But his album was about to be like how Nas's It Was Written, with all the dope producers. They were lined up. I already knew it was going to be a Primo. It was going to be a Q-Tip, Pete Rock. All of them was going to be in his. And everybody got sidetracked by Wyclef. that's who did his album, and that's why it was kind of weird. Now it was some acceptable joints on there, yeah, it was some and I was like, okay, but what his album was going to really be, yeah, it was going to be crazy. But that's what we got there. So we have a joint by Cavelli, and the name of the song is called "Drop Her Ass Off." Let's see what he got.
Drop her ass off, nigga, you gotta pick her up. Drop her ass off, nigga, you gotta pick her up. Drop her ass off, now she gotta pick her up. Drop her ass off, nigga, he gotta pick her up. Drop her ass off, and I'm not gonna pick her up. Operation gas station, the extraction is just a new fee. Took her ass to the terminal, she taking the D. Said that she a vegan, but she still like the fucking meat. Bitches paying me to give him dick, I'm prostitute. Bitch kept telling me about her plans, they're convoluted. I let my dick sit on her head, she had it saluted. I'm not gonna eat the pussy, that shit is polluted. Puffing off some gas camera bank, she gotta get zooted. Put her in a desperate situation, now she gotta do it. Told the bitch the pussy ain't shit, I think I made her lose it. Told the bitch the pussy only good if I get to use it. She ain't even know I'm gaslighting, I'm too abusive. Drop her ass off, nigga, you gotta pick her up. Drop her ass off, now she gotta pick her up. Drop her ass off, nigga, he gotta pick her up. Drop her ass off, and I'm not gonna pick her up.
In the lab with a fresh batch, I be in the field. Alright, I be in the field making plays, gotta catch that. I just hit the bank for 30,000, got down with a check set. Freak bitch hit me up for the company. Bad bitch with a fat ass like a bumblebee. I just knocked a couple hoes down at the DoubleTree. Kick a bitch out the kick a bitch out the hotel with my double G's. I just popped a perk, I feel like Hercules. Chop cut a nigga inside, you need surgery. Bitch, put your fucking hands up, it's a burglary. You got burned by that bitch, that's a 3rd degree. Sent your ass to the ER for emergency. Play a bitch to the left for curving me. She like at UINQ, you never heard of me.
Drop her ass off, nigga, you gotta pick her up. Drop her ass off, now she gotta pick her up. Drop her ass off, nigga, he gotta pick her up. Drop her ass off, and I'm not gonna pick her up.
I throw a 50 in this 9mm to drop a cow. I really think I'm done rapping, the spice running out. This little nigga broke, he smoking dope at his mama house. You flame another wood up, she gon' put you out. Freak nigga, you gon' fuck a bitch and sleep on the couch. I can't fuck with that nigga AD, I'm making bands now. I see me hanging with them little niggas and they fanned out. I just wanna call the op, he got ran down. Went to jail, made a speech in that room, he going fed now. I ain't gotta worry about the ops, them niggas dead now. It's 2024, you niggas broker than declared now. Pacer test, I just hit a bitch, put your legs down. Up, down, up. Better pick your bitch up. My little nigga don't smoke blacks no more, he smoking red now. You broke, you gotta ditch your kid for the payout. You got a white jumper just like that nigga D-Lo in the playoffs. Coach man, he put me on the bitch just to sit me down. My mama broke in 08, she had a layoff. Drop a bitch off, have a nigga come and pick her up. Drop a bitch off, then a nigga come pick you up.
Drop her ass off, nigga, you gotta pick her up. Drop her ass off, now she gotta pick her up. Drop her ass off, nigga, he gotta pick her up. Drop her ass off, and I'm not gonna pick her up.
All right, that was Cavelli. They was just going all the way in. Cavelli, if you still on here, click on the link to come back on. Got some questions for you. They was just going straight in, ain't even breathe. They just Miss Marla? Miss Marla? Miss Marla. Okay. All right. So Venom, what you got on that?
Yo, I'm laughing because that shit had to be a real event. Somebody must have like, yo, fuck this shit. Like, yo, I'm laughing inside, bro. I'm laughing inside and out, man. Pause, man. This shit.
Yeah, Cavelli, you in the building, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm here.
Yo, that's why I said, man, it seemed like it seemed like that shit, something really happened. You just like, I'm gonna have fun with this shit. You know what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
Now, Cavelli, let me ask you this: where you from?
I'm from Michigan, but I live in Pittsburgh.
You said you're from Michigan, but you live in Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. That style, I can't remember the other dude. What was that dude name?
To Maria.
Nah, he was the dude. He had that oh my gosh, I can't remember his name. It was
You know where he's
actually
from?
say that again.
I said, you know where he's from?
If I'm not mistaken, it might have been Detroit.
I mean, there's a few people. I mean, we all low key got that style. Though, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's why I
Kinda
was going to ask and see if that dude. What's that dude? XL. I know you know, or Venom. He had that. It was fast rapping like that. He was
white boy. We talking about Baby Tron?
Grizzly. What's his name?
Oh, T Grizzly.
Yeah, is he from? Is he from Detroit?
Yeah, he's from Detroit. He's not from Flint, Michigan. He's from Detroit.
Okay, no, I'm just saying Michigan. Period. Right. The reason why I'm saying is that's what I thought of, and that must be y'all sound. And I heard some other dudes, they was killing it like that, and I think they were from your area. I can't even remember. It was two dudes, but anyway. I mean, that's a sound to have. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was just going straight up in. And the funny thing about it, as Venom said, it was like a whole event. You listened to it and you listened. It sounded like y'all had a wild night.
oh yeah, absolutely. That night was a story.
That's wild. Okay. So now
that's why I'm laughing, man, because that shit is so good. Like I said, I saw it. Like, y'all must have had a wild night. You ain't know who gonna drop her off, who gonna pick her up, and y'all ain't.
That's crazy. What you got on that XL?
I ain't taking it home.
Man, I ain't gonna hold you. I thought someone was trolling us. Yeah, like I'm hearing this song. The first thing that came to my mind was that joint from what was that joint? It was all over social media with a dude, Zach Fox was in the studio talking about shout out mental illness. Shout out mental illness. I was like, I thought someone was trolling. Like, yeah, we gonna have some fun. We're gonna fuck with you guys tonight. Like, yes, I really thought that was just like. I'm like, this can't be real, bro. Like, nah. Yeah, nah. I'm like start trolling us, bro. Like, yeah. Like, nah.
No. I promise you, everything in the song was 100% real. None of that was fabricated or kept. You feel me? I try to stay as authentic as possible. Mind you, I wasn't actually on the song. I was supposed to be on it. My brother was the first part. He was the first verse, and he was actually the chorus, like the hook. Mm-hmm. And then Y&Q that was on the second part. That's Y&J. I don't know if you know the Coochie Man, but yeah, that was his brother. And then my man Zantana is from Chicago. He helped on it too. But you know, I pretty much like was the director of the song. You know what I mean? I laid out the the meaning behind the song,
right?
And gave the topic, and they went fucking ballistic. They went crazy. I produced and mixed and mastered and recorded everybody.
Okay,
that's what I did.
Well, when you get a chance, you got my email. Reach out to me. We're going to set up an interview for you, and to bring more music. Shout out to my big sis in the building. Said, "Hey, Bird. Hey, XL." So, yeah, definitely, do that for me, Cavelli, and we'll arrange that here. So,
for sure.
Yeah, hey, you homie. I don't know if she on here, big sis. Maybe, I'm not sure. It was on earlier, but we'll see. She'll pop in if that's the case. Now, okay. So we got through that one, and you got us on that one, Cavelli. That was funny.
Appreciate it. No,
y'all went in.
They trust me. This song right here is my brothers don't realize that this song right here is going to change the world. It actually has a bigger meaning than it just being funny. There's actually a lot of truth to the song. There really is.
Okay.
There really is a lot of truth to it. I feel like I don't want to go too much in depth into it, but I feel like there's a lot of busterism in our society, and I feel like to extinguish the busterism, we have to preach the message of you will drop her off, and you will not pick her up, because if she's not deserving of being picked up, then she is only deserving of being dropped off. It's just that simple. It's so hard for a lot of guys to really understand that. But hopefully this song really helps them understand that there is a different alternative than the way you're normally doing things. It may
Right.
be hard. It may not, be morally correct, but it is the absolute best option.
You know what, Cavelli?
Hey, we being trolled, bro. My man got a podcast or something like this. He record this. He gonna put it on the podcast or something. We being trolled, bro. This is Ashton Kutcher style right now. You hear me?
But you know what was funny? I was about to say something. I was going to say, Cavelli, not only, I was going to tell. I don't know if you know that we have a relationship podcast as well. Do you know that?
I didn't even know that. I really didn't know that.
Okay, so what we need to do is play this song, and then you come in and tell us the meaning of the song, and that's going to start the show, the relationship show. And you say what you got to say, what you just said. So, but we do that on Fridays. If you can come Friday, that will work.
I got you. And listen, look, my goal is to remove tenderism, busserism, suckerism, any one of those three things. I'm going to absolutely eliminate them. And I'm still honored that you're giving me the opportunity to help change, guys' lives. That's really what I want to, pursue.
Okay.
Definitely do that, 100%.
Yeah, a lot of guys do need some changing in their lives. They've been out here simping and everything for so many years, So, but yeah, definitely we're gonna have to have you come on Friday to display the song, and then we pop it off from there. So we got another joint. Like I said, we got about 2 more songs. We got another joint from K Swain. Huh? Say that again. We got another joint from K Swain featuring Ron America, and the name of the song is called Changes. Let's go.
Down to your eyeliner, rugged like a mountain climber, sexy, no cosigner. Every curve remind you ain't another finder. Dudes winding down to let me refine you to the things that's fine. Songs in K minor, mink coat recliners, first class like some airliners. We them headliners, had more diamonds than the coal miner. Stress and pain, fan of music, rhyme record. This is K Swain.
You say, baby, that things are gonna change. But it never changes right here. No.
What you got on that DJ XL?
I mean, it started out pretty dope. She needs more vocals. She needs more vocal lessons to be able to either that or the engineer needs to learn how to manage her vocals over a track. Because she has a decent singing voice, but studio recording versus putting it into the track, it wasn't mixed down properly. She sounded very raspy over the track for the most part. I mean, I would give it like, and then at the same time too, it took a long time to come on. I mean, overall, I give it like a 2.5.
Yeah, it has some dope parts to it, but it kind of dragged along a little bit. And for me, I mean, I'll give it a 3. It did sound like it was missing a little something, or something could have been put in there in place to fill it out a little bit more. But for the most part, I mean, like I said, it was a dope song, but it needed some more action. And then even when the brother Ram America came in to rap, I mean, I thought he was dope, but it was still kind of dry a little bit. So we got our last song that we're about to play before we step off of the Brutally Honest Rap Show. And the name of this song is DJ K-Mean Step featuring MC Trez. Boy, I hope this is something good for the last song. Let's go.
I walk in the bitch, the sergeant, they get a salute. Yeah. I see all the bitch at the bar, I get the recruit. Whoa, 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 one far move, they get the shoot. How my nigga gon' step? Yeah. How my nigga gon' step? Yeah. Just like right left, right left, right left, step. Right left, right left, right left, yeah, yeah, yeah. Right left, right left, right left. How my nigga gon' step? How my nigga gon' step? Yeah. Suited and booted, platoon full of real ones, your troop looking goofy. Sipping on brown, got my liver polluted. Playing my music, now let get groovy. Watch how you moving. Look, I got it on me, itching to use it. Call me Spike 3, directing the scene, I just point and he shoot it. I'm from St. Louis, 314 reasons I ain't losing. I'm getting bougie, I'm bothered it ain't about dollars, ain't moving. General Sergeant, El Capitan, that way my command. Cause you saying, we stepping on shit, you looting it down. In the bank, the sergeant, they get a salute. Yeah. I see all the bitch at the bar, I get the recruit. Whoa, 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 one far move, they get the shoot. How my nigga gon' step? Yeah. How my nigga gon' step? Yeah. Just like right left, right left, right left, step. Right left, right left, right left, yeah, yeah, yeah. Right left, right left, right left. How my nigga gon' step? How my nigga gon' step? A 10 hut out the bus, counting up like my prezzies about face. I'm on the line most of the time, I'm drunk and high, and it's about face. Deploy my missile, get my issue. Left, right, back on mission. Sniper vision, all I see is green. Big boy up, scoping out the scene. I peep all you peons. On that girl, you be rough and you come down, you Leon. You know what I be on. Don't pay no attention, it's paying me nothing. Nigga be online lion. Like I'm going from Urkel to Stefan. This shit get your life, I be dying. Crying. I walk in the boot, the sergeant, they get a salute. Yeah. I see all the bitch at the bar, I get the recruit. Whoa, 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 one far move, they get the shoot.
All right, artist from St. Louis. Are you there, Jay Venom?
Yep. Yep. I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm right here.
Okay. What you got on that song?
That's a good song. That's a good vibe for now. You know, that's that whole sound is. I give it a 4, man. I give it a 4. I'll spin it.
Okay. All right. What about you, XL?
You know what I'm gonna say? It's the same garbage that you hear all day long, every day. And somebody trying to make themselves TikTok famous by coming up with a song for somebody to dance. I
Right.
give them a one for effort.
Okay. Well, that one, I mean, I can't even tell you what he said, but I appreciate him sending his music in. I'm surprised our people from St. Louis ain't come in and represent with him. But I'm gonna give it like a 2. From there, that's pretty much all I had for that one. But I mean, it's just not my lane. Sometimes with some a lot of music, if the first 10 seconds don't get me, I'm over for the rest of it. Like, you know, so I can't.
Hey, once again though, I mean, like, only reason why I said I'll spin it because like Excel said just now. You feel what I'm saying? That's for them, for that kind of crowd. Or the type of listeners, for type of listeners, you know what I mean? So by us being DJs, if they want to hear, I'm gonna play it. If they want to hear, I'm gonna play it. You know what I'm saying? That's our job. But you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just for them. That works for them.
Right. And like I said, it just wasn't saying nothing for me or to me, so I couldn't really, you know. But I'm sure, because I've heard music on the radio that was similar to that, getting radio spins, if that's important to you. And they were getting radio spins, and it was, you know, so I'm sure that there's a slot on them for the radio. Miss Amelia gave it a 2. So I don't know, but we're gonna make this one in the last song. How about that? This last song is RJ Payne, Bring the Pain, with Method Man. Let's go.
Leatherface 4. It's Pain. Wu-Tang in this motherfucker. Oh yeah, let's go. Sick and disgusting, let's quit the discussion. See, I don't rap, I tap dance on the beat and I rip through percussion. This type of shit ain't so typical substance. I like the bomb, I don't even write songs, this missile production. I feel like Rocky just crippled the Russian. Bitch, I'm the sniper, the burner, the Pied Piper. She whistled destruction, pistol concussions, issues is nothing. Test me, your death will be an NFT, this digital hustling. Who number one, ain't no difficult judgment. Barfest, bitch, we the gods in the flesh, this a biblical covenant. Shit is repugnant, sicker than ever. Lift the Beretta like I'm fighting a zombie. Will Smith in the leather. Bitch, I look like Money Mitch trying to whip a Carrera, killing all these niggas in this era, and I witness the terror. Shitter than deader, I got business to do. Been in the zoo, feeling like the newest member of Wu. It's Pain.
See my agenda like Enter the Ninja. End up pretender, hit you with the 31st. By the end of December, the coldest winter. My sister soldiers don't go against us. Trust any member will snap on rappers who don't avenge us. I burn contenders, they garbage baby, you heard of Brenda. My note to self is return the sender. If words offend you, I'm guessing you tender. Y'all just guessing on Tinder. One swipe left from dismembered. They ain't effing remembered. Effing they dinner. This shit is food for your thoughts. If this a food court, some of y'all eating soup with a fork. See y'all married to money, but going through a divorce. Pay the cost and left the Rico that go for you and your boss. It's Wu and RJ Payne. These bars arcane. I suit up the 6-shooter. LeBron got game. Who us? The next who up. We all spit flames with the cannon. You think that wildin' out's my new nickname? I bring the pain.
I definitely do. Effing with me who? I refurbished the old shoddy. Shit is technically new. Methods with me too. Fully loaded, deck with 52. I recollect the days when protected. Neck will get me through. Metamorphosis. Now we do business in better offices. Time will tell. 2 kind of shells. A set of tortoises. Cook your spaghetti. I pull a bullet in every orifice. Horror flick. Open your face up like it's a quarter brick. Water whip notice the shit that they cross the border with. More than lit, I'm coaching, I'm on some Tommy Lasorda shit. Quarter lick, I'm built like a cinder block when they pour the mix. Sorta sick, this type of talent made Michael Jordan rich. Still a factor, I kill a rapper, my illest chapter. Crisscross don't make me rock my chinchilla backwards. Lex Luthor, I'm better than every villain after.
Full of rapture, say a prayer before I kill a pastor.
Shotty on the lap, riding passenger. Battlestar Galactica, I got your back pain like sciatica. Blastmaster INS, blood diamond from Africa. How I take it there, McFly, the flux capacitor. Gladiator spelling my path. Felt the wrath when I dealt the blast. Now they shitting 12 and a half. Melons get smashed. Considered witchcraft from the spell that I cast. Welcome to hell, let me help with your bags. Went from tapping ratchet chicks to bagging actresses. Savage since tobacco 1-6. Ooh, flipping on pissy mattresses to blacksmith. Rocking Kim suit, cause this is hazardous. The way we snatch bodies, they calling us human traffickers. 7:30 wordplay, verbal display, shatter vertebrae. On my worst day, that's the survey. Murder verse crazy like Sam on Nervous Thursday. Just another work day, they Cirque du Soleil. Clowns.
Now that's how you end a show. We ain't even going. Well, you know what? Miss Amelia gave it a 4. I give it a 5. Venom, you there? So I give it a 5. That was the song of the night. We stepping off, and thank you, everyone. We will see y'all Friday for another Conversations in Creek with everybody else or whoever else comes back on. Y'all know how we do. We'll be on at 10 p.m. Friday. So bring a friend, bring the situations, bring the conversations, and we're going to make it happen. I want to thank everybody for coming through on here, right? Shout out to Miss Amelia. Shout out to Mercedes Leeser. Shout out to my big sis Leslie. Shouts out to Cavelli. Shout out to Miss Marla. Shout out to Miss Christina. Shout out to Yummy Gummy. Shout out to Tiff Trey. Let me see. Who else? Shout out to our host, which is DJ XL. Shouts out to DJ Venom for coming on. Shouts out to DJ Shimmy. Who else we had? Oh, and shout out to UNG for coming on, who was our special guest. And shout out to Dent Eastwood once again for coming on the show. Shout out to my niece Chrissy. And shout out to Miss Leslie. And shout out to AM, whoever that was. Thank you for coming through. And shout out to Miss Marissa. I hope I ain't missing nobody. Shout out to Michael Mass. And shout out to the people who stopped through the different times on Instagram and TikTok. And we are out, y'all. We are out. Hold up. Let me catch and see with this last one. Not Too Late Friday. I got you, Miss Amelia. It's going to be actually on time. And shout out to my brother, Zach. Good to see you, fam. Thank you. And if you can, stop through on Friday for the relationship show. It's always a fun show. But I promise you, Miss Amelia, at 10. Y'all know how we do it. And we will see y'all. And we are out.